So this is a walkthrough of the Bunch 2011 haunted house. This is the front of the house, and the theme this year was virus zombie outbreak. So this is what people would see when they come to the house. Of course, I'm shooting this during the day. It's a lot different at night with the lights and the proper ambiance. So during the day, at least, you'll be able to see all the details. This is the waiting area. People would be brought in here, and we had a person operating the door. Person would open the door so that people can enter the shelter area. This is where people would wait for me to open the door. This door would normally be closed, and as you can see, it's very dark in here with that closed. I did have lights in here, red lights, so it set the mood. I also had a video, and the premise was that I would kind of talk to them via a speaker, and they would see themselves on the video, and they have a glow as they move. And I would say that that would be an indication that they are infected, and that I needed to get them to the doctor, to the lab, and get the cure. And they would have to follow me and stay close, work together. And then I would open the door. At some point, I would drop this hand that comes out of the ceiling with a very loud noise. That was a startling effect. And I had various signage in here, kind of trying to make it look like an actual fallout room. So then when I opened the door, I'd be wearing my military outfit with my gun and everything, and we would exit that room out into this corridor, which was very, very dark, and we have actors hiding, ready to pop out, scare people. And I had a remote control light on this sign with someone behind this box. So as soon as the group would get to this point, or whenever the actor thought it was the opportune moment, they'd turn the light on and pop out from here. Of course, some spiders. And then we would enter the dead storage room. This room was very dark. And there's body parts. And a single red light in here. And then this would be all black lit. So the only lighting here was black lighting. I had a fog machine with fog that would come from the top shelf over these skulls, which were all painted with black light. And then these 3 shelves with bodies and body bags. And we'd have an actor either in one of these bags or acting as a dead body and popping out as I brought the group through here. Another scare point we had was a fake wall, and we could have an actor pop out from here as well. I scared a lot of people in here. It was really good. And then we come to this door, and and come to the cemetery. At night, this looks totally cool with the flicker bulbs. They look like candles lighting the cemetery sign. It was very dark out here. We had 3 fog machines. It was very foggy. One of the first scare points here was this coffin. I actually had an actor in this coffin pop out at the right moment. My daughter did a lot of that. That was one of her favorite pop out spots. We also had people coming out of the bushes. We had another spot behind this coffin. People would pop out from the low area, also the high area. So a lot of times this is a double scare point. People would get scared multiple times here. This skull has a black light that would illuminate it at night. It looks very creepy and very cool. And then we'd enter this hallway, which was very dimly lit. There was some red lights lighting certain doorways in this hole with the head in it. When people would look at the skull, the hanging head, an actor would pop out or pop his hand out of there. It had a drop door, so the actor could stick their head or hand in this hole, and then it dropped this piano, which would make an extremely loud noise, and they can hang their entire body out of that window. Then we had a door with a chain, and we had an actor behind here acting as if they're trying to escape from this room and scaring people. And then at the end of the hallway there's a door that was backlit, so you could see the outline of these bloody handprints in a very cool background. Then we open the door and we come back into the walkway. And one of the best scare points we had out here was someone was actually on top of the chimney on this ledge, and it was so dark out here they couldn't be seen, and they would jump out and scare people very, very well. So then this door would be swung the opposite way. So now that we come back, even though we're coming back the same way we came in, this door would prevent us from going out the way we came in and would force us to enter the laboratory. So now we've reached the lab where we are going to hopefully find the doctor and the cure. And we have this set up as a laboratory in here, including various bloodied items, an actual brain, a human face in a jar, which was very cool, some hearts, and then various other items that would make it look, you know, laboratory-ish. And then into the examination or operating room. This is dimly lit, and I would bring people in here. We'd tell them that this zombie has been mutated and to stay away from it, to get people to back away from the table. And then after we got everyone around the table, I would say the doctor's obviously not here, we need to get out of here, but before we do, let's grab some water for everybody. So I would ask a volunteer from the crowd, the group, to open the water door, and within that we would find the doctor, and he obviously can't provide the cure for us in his current state, so he's not looking too good. And at that point we would
virus mutation detected. Eradication protocol initiated. Nuclear reactor activated. All organic organisms will be terminated in T-minus 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16,
would pop out of the body and scare the bejeebus out of everybody. And after that, we would exit. And that's it.